Let's get on the bandwagon and help her out, make her life a little bit easier, because she is helping all of us.
Listening to Lisa Bluder speak in these interviews, in these press conferences, it allowed us to feel a sense of, you know what? Caitlin Clark has some strong people in her corner. And if not, Lisa Bluder definitely is a strong figure in that corner.
Caitlin Clark is breaking records and driving WNBA success, yet faces criticism from unexpected sources. Her former coach, Lisa Bluder, speaks out, defending Clark and explaining the impact on women's basketball. Ready to dive in? Let's go.
Bluder was the coach for Caitlin Clark and obviously had the front row seat, if you will, and helped shape what has become this phenomenon.
Caitlin Clark was never just another college player. From Iowa to the WNBA, her journey was remarkable, averaging 28.4 points, 7.1 rebounds, and 8.2 assists. Her electrifying play, including deep threes and no-look passes, made her a must-watch. Iowa sold out every game in her final season.
Greatest women's player there ever was? Maybe it's debatable, but at the very least, she'll be in that debate forever. Her now famous Hawkeye jersey was 2 2s, but she was 1 of 1.
You'd think moving to the WNBA might slow Caitlin Clark down. Think again. She's been dominating the scoreboard, filling arenas, and grabbing attention wherever she goes. Not only is she excelling on the court, but she's also bringing a fresh wave of fans to women's basketball.
Bringing more and more fans to this league, people that have maybe never watched the WNBA before, and it kind of takes your breath away at points.
But here's the twist. Clark didn't just meet expectations in her rookie season, she shattered them. She led the Fever to their first playoff appearance in almost a decade, drew record-breaking crowds, and delivered performances that had everyone talking for days.
Such an incredible moment on a global scale for our game, for our players.
It's like the fans are absolutely incredible. It's the same when we go on the road. Like there's so many people that are showing up in Fever gear. It's really affecting, teams all across our league, which is a really great thing. And, really, I think we're just scratching the surface.
Clark's success has been undeniable. Rookie of the Year, All WNBA First Team, and Times Athlete of the Year. While the world praises her, not everyone is happy with her rise. And that's where the story takes a surprising turn.
Time magazine names Iowa's Caitlin Clark Athlete of the Year. Clark follows Lionel Messi, Aaron Judge, and Simone Biles. No unbiased person sees this as a controversial choice.
Caitlin Clark's Time Athlete of the Year honor should have been a celebration, but it sparked controversy. Washington Mystics owner Sheila Johnson argued the WNBA's success took 28 years and wasn't just about one player, but the entire draft class.
Washington Mystics owner Sheila Johnson tells CNN it's race. Johnson suggests putting the whole league on the Time cover could have prevented hard feelings.
Johnson also highlighted the lack of recognition for players of color, expressing regret that many talented athletes never received the recognition they deserved.
Clark elevated a 28-year-old league to relevance it had never approached. You would think that would be appreciated, especially by an owner who had nearly a third of her team's home attendance come from 2 Fever games.
The backlash sparked a wider conversation about visibility and recognition in women's basketball. Critics questioned if spotlighting one star overshadowed the league's collective achievements. Clark responded with impressive grace and self-awareness.
How you feel or how you respond to some of those criticisms when you have to deal with something that it's really not your problem. Like I feel like it's them looking in a mirror a little bit, but it still comes down on your shoulders.
I feel like I always have had really good perspective on everything that's kind of happened in my life, whether that's been good, whether that's been bad. And then obviously coming to the WNBA, like I've said, I feel like I've earned every single thing that's happened to me over the course of my career.
Clark's maturity stood out, but one question remained. Why was a rookie facing this alone? Where were the others in women's basketball? Entered Lisa Bluder, Clark's former coach and key supporter.
Got to start with one of your other, I guess, maybe, previous daughters, top athletes from Iowa. Of course, I'm talking about Caitlin Clark. Wow is all I can say. I mean, I can't imagine what the last 12 months have been like for her, but it seems like she handles every single piece of adversity thrown her way with poise and class. So in your opinion, how do you feel like she's handled it all, and have you had a chance to speak with her much?
As Caitlin Clark faced criticism, Lisa Bluder's voice broke through. Bluder, who coached Clark at Iowa, had seen her potential since 8th grade, long before she became a star.
After hearing the nonsense, Lisa Bluder, in the most recent interview she's given, speaks about that.
Bluder didn't stay silent. As the criticism against Clark grew, she stepped up to defend her, urging the basketball community to rethink their views.
Oh, I get to speak with her, absolutely. Sometimes during games, we'll text each other and talk about how the game flow is going, the Iowa Hawkeye games are going, but no, I think she's handled this unbelievably. You forget sometimes, this is a 22-year-old, right? She's been named Time Female or Athlete of the Year and has had all kinds of things coming at her from all different types of directions.
Bluder views Clark as a game changer for women's sports, emphasizing that her success is about elevating the sport, attracting new fans, and bringing more attention to women's basketball.
With that publicity becomes some haters always, and that's unfortunate. But we really work hard at Iowa on putting the blinders on and just being able to be very tunnel visioned, and I think it's helping her right now.
Bluder compared Clark to Billie Jean King, emphasizing how Clark is not just playing the game, but rewriting it, both on and off the court.
It's silly to me that anybody's trying to take away from something that's so good in your sport right now. I mean, this is a person that's really helped athletics, helped women's sport in a way that nobody has helped women's sports maybe since Billie Jean King. So let's get on the bandwagon and help her out, make her life a little bit easier because she is helping all of us.
Bluder tackled Sheila Johnson's criticism, challenging the idea that the WNBA, not Clark, deserved recognition. Her response was a game changer.
Sometimes, we used to tell our team, listen, when Caitlin's light shines on her, it shines on all of us. And I think everybody else needs to embrace that a little bit better.
Bluder's message emphasized that Clark's success uplifts the entire sport. She shared how Clark's leadership inspired her Iowa teammates, saying, "She got everyone to believe we were going to the Final Four. It wasn't just about skill. It was about her ability to inspire and elevate others."
She's really goal-driven, and so if she thinks something's going to help her achieve the success, that team success, she's all on board. It was really easy keeping her focused on the prize. I think her family, her parents are really good. They kept her grounded. So it really wasn't that hard of a challenge for us. We all knew what we wanted to do, and we tried to eliminate a lot of those outside distractions and focus on what we were doing, and that was trying to get try to get back to the Final Four and win a national championship.
If this is what Lisa Bluder told Caitlin Clark, if some sentiment similar to this, calming the situation, Lisa Bluder's a class act. Continues to show she's a class act and continues to earn the respect of so many people. She wasn't the only one.
You can see the look on Clark's face when Stephanie White is in the picture. When Stephanie White was brought into the team, the way she celebrated the hire. You can see it in the footage, the two locked in the gym. And why is there that mutual respect? Well, Lisa Bluder elaborated on that a bit